Hi everyone. Today we are going to have a discussion on the prevailing COVID-19 virus and the possibilities of creating COVID-19 virus from the Ayurvedic medicine. For that, today we have with us the Secretary of the National Organization for Patient Safety Sri Lanka, Chamuditha, and the Chairman, Dr. Rathnapala. My first question is to the Secretary. What is Patient Safety Organization?
National Organization for Patient Safety is a voluntary service organization which is fighting for the rights of the patients. Right? So our main target or goal or objective is to safeguard the safety of patients. To achieve that target, we are acting in the ground.
As the chairperson of the Patient Safety Organization, do you see any successful medication or have you found any treatment within sinhala, Ayurvedic or traditional system of medicine or Helavedakam?
The answer is so many views. One regarding this traditional and system of medicine or Helavedakam belong to Sri Lanka. Other thing is Ayurveda. Other thing is most people who are using this Western medicine. So what I feel, first thing is according to Helavedakam. My father, he was Ayurvedic physician, Dr BA Rathnapala. He was my first, I think everything depends on my father's generation of treatment. My treatment especially depend on this generation of treatment. We are coming from 1850. My father, he got education from 1850. Actually, it was temple up country, Kalumbululanda Raja Mahavihara. Even now, if you go there, you can see when you enter the temple, there was a stone marked 1850. So that's our Helavedakam, or my generation. In addition to that, Ayurveda, first thing is you must know whether who am I and what is my capacity for giving the treatment for the corona. As an Ayurvedic graduate from Colombo University, IIM, during our period of 6-year course, we have to follow Ayurveda and traditional or Helavedakam and Siddha. Siddha means Tamil peoples. It belongs to Tamil peoples. And Unani medicine belongs to Muslim people. And in addition to that, Western medicine. During our period of 6-year course, we have to follow those variety of medicines and method of treatment, various ways. Otherwise, you can't believe whether what is my treatment for the coronavirus. Now, there are 3 theoretical ways describing and proving this. First thing is we must know there was a research from China last April 2020. They are saying the most common indicator for diagnosis coronavirus is lymphocytopenia. This is the reference. 2020 April 7 they have published. 2020 April 7 COVID-2. They are saying lymphocytopenia as a diagnostic indicator is common in COVID-19 patients. So it means each and every coronavirus patient, if we go through the blood count, you can see lymphocytopenia. Lymphocytes are the key element in the production of immunity. So it means if you have less immunity, lymphocyte level is low. That is main indicator. So if someone can increase the lymphocytes, so it means we can improve the immunity. That is the science. So, I am explaining this how I increase lymphocytopenia by giving our medicine to other disease also. First thing is my main treatment, my main practice for the patient who are suffering from diabetes and its related complication, diabetes, cholesterol, heart disease, and especially this renal failure because of diabetes. So what will happen to the patient who suffering from diabetes, and if he gets infected coronavirus? So you can judge it through the lymphocytopenia. So how I increase this? First, there are three concepts of immunity. First thing is bala chikitsa, improving the bioenergy dimension. Improving the bioenergy dimension of the human body. That's depend on my father's generation of treatment through the recipe of Ola leaf belong to my father's generation of treatment. First thing is bala chikitsa. Then second one is Ayurvedic scientific view. The Ayurvedic scientific view is balam. The word is balam according to the Charaka, chikitsa, third 142. That is the reference. According to that reference, Charaka says, Arogya depends on Arogya. Arogya means health is respect of prevention and recovery. Arogya depends on bala or body resistance. Arogya depends on bala or body resistance. Body resistance means immunity. The power to face any disease. The power to face any disease. That is immunity. Ayurveda, bala. Vyadi shamatva. It's described as Vyadi shamatva. There are so many things that I have to explain, but the main thing is, according to Ayurvedic science, the Charaka, our chief physician for treatment, Arogya depends on bala body resistance. The second one. The third one is also same as Susruta. Susruta means father of our surgery. It is not only Ayurveda, he also a father of surgery, Western medicine, according to the modern science. Susruta Sutra 1534. Susruta says, in one he has extremely lost the bala, it is not possible to make him free of the disease. In one who has extremely lost the bala, it is not possible to make him free of the disease. So that is according to the Charaka. So that is the concept that I am doing, that I believe, and what I am doing in Sri Lanka here. There are so many core references regarding this. And third one, according to the modern physiology. According to the modern physiology, lymphocytes are the key element in the production of immunity. So it means if you have less amount of lymphocytes, it means you have no immunity. So if some can increase by giving our medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, if we can increase the lymphocyte level means we are increasing the immunity. That is the way. So that is a review of medical physiology, William F. Gannon. According to three main factors, three main concepts. My father's generation treatment, then Ayurveda treatment plan according to Charaka and Susruta, and modern medicine according to the William F. Gannon. So now I have to give some examples or any clinical trials by increasing immunity level giving our medicine. Here This is actually, I have to mention the lymphocytes, that's chapter. Third, immunity, infection and inflammation. According to Gannon physiology, page 69, you can see it. Lymphocytes are key element in the production of immunity. The Gannon physiology, page 69, you can see it. Now, I have shown you that COVID-2 infection, lymphocytes, as a diagnostic indicator is common in COVID-19 patients. Right. Now, during my practice, it's more than 40 years. 1976, I was passed out from Colombo University, IIM. 76 means it's more than 40 years I am doing my practice. So, 2001, I have done my postgraduate diploma in Colombo University, same IIM. So at that time, my thesis, it was regarding curing diabetes by enhancing immunity. Curing diabetes by enhancing immunity. Here's some example. Right. You can see here now. Lymphocytes 17.3, the sugar level is 271. Lymphocytes 17, the sugar level is 271. At that time he was under insulin, 10 in the morning, 10 in the evening. Patient number 4217. So this actually 2008 March 2nd, 271 sugar level, FBS, lymphocyte 70. Then the next report, March 31st. March 31st. Sugar level 80, lymphocytes 30. So I was able to stop insulin. This is very important. This is a science. If we can improve the immunity level by giving our medicine, we can stop insulin. It is not only insulin, but also the other medicine that they have given. Actually, we can't say whether it is medicine. It is not a medicine, it is drugs. Actually, it is drugs. It is not a medicine. Medicine means after having medicine, we can cure the patient. But after giving drugs, the patient becomes worse after having drugs. Those are drugs. Actually, those are not medicine. I am not agree to that. There was another report that is from the government hospital. See, this is hospital report. You can see the lymphocytes level 17. Here they have mentioned their diagnosed card. How many insulin? 20 units in the morning, 15 units in the evening. And the insulin, the lymphocyte level 17. Right, you can see the lymphocyte 17, sugar 321. Then lymphocytes 45, sugar level 114. Then I was able to stop, insulin stopped. I think that you have vast knowledge about this, how we treated for the patient who are suffering from diabetes and giving our medicine and increase the clinical level. This is very important. Another, why? Because of our former professor Carlo Fonseca. He got heart attack 2013. When he got heart attack, at that time it was lymphocyte level 9. Then 2013 October 20th, lymphocytes 12. Troponin T positive. At that time lymphocytes 9. Then October 20th, lymphocytes 12. You can see the other. At that time here there was renal impairment, red cells with urine. And next November 20th, it is actually not even 1 month. Now the lymphocyte level 24. When that heart attack, at that time it was 9, and October 20th 12, and November 17th 24 lymphocyte level. And the next one, lymphocyte 37. This is very important. How I increase the immunity level by giving our medicine. Now we have to think about what has happened to the patient who having diabetes, and after getting this infection, why high death rate is, even for the last 2-3 days. So I heard out of 5, 3 patients died because of they was having diabetes. The 90% death rate due to diabetes because of this coronavirus. So, line of treatment for the coronavirus. First thing is, we have to stop Western medicine. Most common medication they are giving for the diabetes, most common medicine that they are giving, metformin. Why it is so dangerous? Metformin induces B cell apoptosis. Apoptosis means cell death. They are starting in 500 milligram metformin. Within 2-3 days, from the beginning the sugar level highly goes down. Then patient actually they become cheated. Why? Because sugar from the beginning, within 1, 2, 3 hours the sugar level goes down. That is the best medicine to reduce the sugar level. But you must remember, if you are under metformin within another 2-3 days, you destroy your own insulin. To cure the diabetes, you must have sufficient insulin. But if you are under the metformin, you destroy your own insulin. Then, day by day, your insulin, serum insulin becomes low, then sugar goes high. When the sugar goes high, they are increasing the metformin milligrams day by day. They are increasing 500, 1000, 1500. Then finally they are saying, now this is not working, you have to go insulin. But you must remember, day by day you destroy your own insulin because of this apoptosis. Apoptosis means cell death. What are the cells? Beta cells that producing insulin. So it means you destroy your own insulin. The insulin means that is final treatment for the diabetes. Because of the final treatment, they are not saying the complication or any adverse effect. If they say you are under insulin, you will get damage your eye or kidney or heart, then you are not going to take insulin, no? That's why they are not saying the complication or side effect. So the metformin research, this is actually 2004. This is Brazil's city, Belgium. Dr. Benjamin A. Kefas, they are saying metformin-induced B cell apoptosis. In addition to that, metformin induced DNA damage. Pregnant woman undergoing treatment with metformin, DNA damage. So, it also says The toxicity of metformin is well known. In case of metabolic impairment due to liver and kidney disease, it's harm to the liver and kidney. You must remember this. Liver is your main immunological organ. That's why your immunity goes down because of metformin. This metformin attack to your liver. So liver means immunological organ. So it destroys your own immunity. Then you are lymphocytopenia because of metformin. It harms to your liver. And liver, it is not only immunological organ. Liver means digestive organ. Digestive organ. So after having metformin, you change your digestion. Most patients, they are having gastritis, finally gastric and acidosis. So the toxicity of metformin is well known. In case of metabolic impairment due to liver and kidney disease, its toxicity by mainly associated lactic acidosis. Because of lactic acidosis, patient becomes multi-organ failure, liver failure, heart failure, renal failure, multi-organ failure. You must remember, this is very, very important. Secondary to metformin, lactic acidosis, patient may undergo alteration in the central nervous system damage, and cardiovascular collapse, heart, and renal failure, finally. But finally, from the beginning, even when the immunity gets low, day by day, especially the diabetes patient, you may definitely you have urinary tract infection, especially the ladies. Urinary tract infection finally becomes renal failure. Those are the main thing after having this. Finally, they are saying, here this research, they are saying, metformin, lactic acidosis, patient may undergo alteration in the central nervous system, cardiovascular collapse, renal failure, and eventually death. Eventually death because of metformin. So we have to stop it. So then you have to go after having metformin within 5-6 months maximum, you have to go insulin. Why? Because you destroy your immune. So what has happened to the body after giving insulin? So this is very important research. It was April 2013 endocrinology. This is actually, it's also Germany. Insulin mediated oxidative stress, DNA damage, kidney cell damage. Kidney cell damage. So they are saying insulin. It is linked to high blood pressure. Why? If you are under insulin, why you are increasing blood pressure? There are two main things. If you are under insulin, the sodium reabsorption goes high. Sodium reabsorption goes high. Because of that, you increase your blood pressure. Another thing is, main thing that doing this insulin, exogenous, not endogenous. Endogenous means our own body. After having insulin, first thing is manufacture of protein. Manufacture of protein. You increase your protein level. That's why after having insulin within another 2-3 days, even within another 2-3 days, protein positive with the urine. You must remember this. The end stage, after having insulin, you increase your serum insulin level. You must remember, waste product of protein is creatine. Creatine, if you increase the protein, the waste product is creatine. So creatine goes high after having insulin. So creatine means it destroy your kidney, not only kidney but heart, giving insulin. And the other thing, if you are starting manufacture of protein, manufacture of fat. Fat means cholesterol. After having insulin, you increase your cholesterol level. Then destroy your heart by the calcification. Now, cholesterol goes high. When the cholesterol goes high, so we have to give a medicine to the cholesterol. Then, if you are giving cholesterol medicine to the cholesterol, the most common thing is atorvastatin medicine. I am not saying that is not medicine, that is drugs. So, after insulin, definitely increase your cholesterol level, then you have to give a medicine to cholesterol. Most common medication is atorvastatin. Atorvastatin, this is very important research. WHO, according to the safety information, after having this atorvastatin, what has happened to the body? It was, so there statins, rhabdomyolysis. Rhabdomyolysis means muscle breakdown. You must remember, muscle breakdown after having that, so many pains. So you must remember, heart is also a muscle. Then heart muscle get attacked. How can I prove this? After having statin, you are increase your serum CPK. Serum CPK. CPK goes high. Your heart becomes day by day, it becomes worse. Why? Because CPK goes high. It's harm. And WHO says CPK goes high because of atorvastatin and acute renal failure. Acute renal failure because of statin. There are so many cases that I have with myself having a heart attack. Even the Professor Carlo, he got heart attack. Actually at that time he was under this atorvastatin 10 milligram. 10 milligram. It is not suited to give even more than 60 years. Statin, it is not suited to give. There was a special research regarding it. Now even this, here they are saying WHO table 1, which is acute renal failure was also reported because of atorvastatin. This safety information from WHO. Now, for the corona patient in Sri Lanka, I think it was due to these drugs. After having that drugs, you destroy kidney, even for the brain cells, then severe damage, or renal impairment, kidney and heart. Ischemic heart day by day develop, and especially the diabetic patient, metabolic cardiomyopathy, metabolic kidney disease, metabolic brain, everything depend on because of this medicine. So if we stop Western medicine, if we started our medicine, so we can cure this. So 90% corona deaths are due to diabetes. So you must remember these days, you have to stop Western medicine, atorvastatin for the cholesterol and metformin for the diabetes and insulin. Insulin, it's a medicine for the patient who doesn't have insulin. For the type 2 diabetes, it's not suited to give insulin. It's for the patient who doesn't have insulin, that's we have to give insulin. It means type 1 diabetes. It is completely wrong. The Western medicine completely wrong giving this diabetes patient. We have so many clinical trials. We have so many research, we can prove that. As I explained you regarding that CPK increase, now I will show you this. Now regarding that CPK, you can see this, you can see the date, May 2019, 13th May. You can see the CPK level, creatine phosphokinase, 566, they have put red mark, 566, the date it was May 13 May 2019, right? Then patient name Jayasena, right? The next report, June, next month, 10th of June, so it means not even 1 month, 10th of June 2019, it was 169. 169 means normal. Within 1 month time, it was normal. 100. Now, this is CPK regarding that atorvastatin. Here, 2020, January 25th January, it was 150, 566, then 169, then 150. Even this sugar level also no, 87. Now there is another very important patient lady. She was having heart attack, acute liver injury, acute renal failure. Here, this is not my report, this is a report from Yourtubewahini. Here, General Hospital, acute liver injury. So, what was the medicine? Here, atorvastatin 80 milligram. And actually at that time, she was under insulin, atorvastatin, telmisartan for the blood pressure. The next, you can see the liver profile. December 7th, SGPT 710, SGPT 2019, December 7, SGPT 710, SGOT 692, gamma GT 490, serum alkaline phosphate 506, December 7. The next one, here, this is very, very important. The same day, 7th December 2019, serum CPK 6,800. So that earlier patient 566, 6,800 CPK. Then the next report, December 15, SGOT 743, SGPT 435, alkaline phosphate 173, gamma GT 174 within 1 week treatment. Within one week. Now, December 27th, you can see the alkaline phosphate 286, now SGPT 67 and SGOT 44, gamma GT 65. December 27. First one, December 7. 20 days after the treatment. Right. Now the next report, at that time EGFR 90. So within 20 days after reducing that liver damage, GFR 90. 90 means excellent working. EGFR means glomerular filtration rate. 90. Then the lymphocyte level 57, it means same the patient fighting with this disease. So the next gradually lymphocyte level becomes normal. The next report, February 6th, 2020, now the CPK 110, 100% normal. Right at that time, 6th of February 2020 now, SGPT normal 15, SGOT 28 normal, gamma GT 56, only 6 high, alkaline phosphate normal. This is the way that we are giving the treatment. Even for the coronavirus, it's also same. When the liver gets damaged, the immunity goes down. When we are treating the liver, from the beginning we started our heme candle. That is the most important to recover the liver. You know, when someone is having liver damage, it is not suited to give the heavy medicine. We are not giving from the heavy as decoction. Cademy it is easy to digest. That's why we are giving heme. This is very important clinical trial. Those are some other very important. This is end stage of renal failure. 40 units in the morning, 28 in the morning, in the evening, atorvastatin 40 milligram. Then EGFR goes down 8. It means end stage of renal failure. You can see the lymphocyte level is 13. Lymphocyte 13, EGFR 8. And at that time the patient was under the insulin. So lymphocyte 25, EGFR 9. You can see the other one. EGFR 9, August 31st. Then September 13, EGFR 11. Then September 28 is 12, then EGFR 13. You can see the serum creatinine 5.96, 5.9, 19, 4.88, 4.54. Lymphocyte level September 13, 8, September 28, 25, then the final one 31. When we increase the immunity, we can treat the patient who is suffering from kidney disease, renal failure. Even for the end stage of renal failure, no one in the world, even in the world, no one is doing this type of treatment. No one can cure this after end stage of renal failure. I am only physician who having our medicine, end stage of renal failure, it becomes more than 15. EGFR less than 15, end stage. Less than 15, end stage. This is treatment for suspected patient. Heme herbal porridge. Empty stomach daily. Roasted barley. Barley means fiber dietary. It gives more cell nutrition. It gives more cell nutrition. According to Charaka. Then Live 52. This is very important medicine we are getting from India. Live 52, 2 tablets 3 times a day for suspected. Infected patient. According to Charaka. Sudarshana tablet. 2 tablet BD. You have to continue 1 month. Live 52 1 month. 2 tablet 3. Septilin. It's also a very good medicine from India, especially bronchitis, bronchiectasis, upper respiratory tract infections. And my immune powder, according to Bala Chikitsa, 2 teaspoons in a half a cup of hot water. You have to keep it 15 minutes to boil and becomes cool. Then you can drink it along with the powder 3 times a day. This is after the meals. Common treatment plan is different. Suspected patient and diagnosed patient is COVID positive, CSR positive. That treatment is different. The common treatment for both infected and suspected. hot water steaming 3 times a day, warm salt water for gargling 3 times a day. Patient should drink warm water only. Rasakila, ginger, coriander, venevalgata, boiled water half a cup 3 times a day. No any artificial food are recommended during the treatment period. We are giving very important tooth powder. It always kills the germs, even for the virus. We are cleaning our vocal this capacity, especially this infected patient who are having disturbance with the sore throat and paining. So that type of patient we can use tooth powders. That is very important to cleaning this area. So we are giving our line of treatment this proper way. Increase the immunity and clinical findings that you can see the changes, sore throat or any fever. So infected and non-infected, both we can apply this. Not even the diabetes, but also the coronavirus. According to our treatment plan, treatment method, giving our medicine to increase the immunity in addition to the other clinical condition, complication with the patient. So it works combined of treatment. Ayurveda means bahukalpam bahugunam. That is our science. We are not having our singular action, we are having combined action. Not giving singular medicine. We have combined action. Bahukalpam bahugunam. For the patient who are suffering, not only the coronavirus, but also the other. So I will be able to cure. In future, day by day, our death rates is high. Patients who are under the diabetes is very high. So we have our treatment. I have given this to Ayurvedic department that they have not cared about that. So even for the minister at that time, she also doesn't have any care regarding our treatment. So I have to give it to the public. That's why I am doing it now. If you need to know about your immunity, you can check your full blood count and let me know it through the email. My email dr.b.a.rathnapala rathnapala @gmail.com.